In 2007, the landscape of sitcoms underwent a significant transformation with the premiere of The Big Bang Theory. The series introduced complex characters with Sheldon Cooper at the forefront, and unexpectedly struck a chord with audiences. However, as with all good things, it eventually reached its conclusion. The show ended when Jim Parsons, who played Sheldon, decided to leave the show. This raises the question, why did Jim Parsons choose to leave The Big Bang Theory? Was it sparked by an infamous scene, conflicts with co-stars, issues with producers, or perhaps concerns about his salary? Do you want to discover all the answers to this? Keep watching to find out. Salary. The Big Bang Theory revolutionized sitcoms, and at the forefront of its success was Jim Parsons, portraying the iconic Sheldon Cooper. The show, known for its complex characters, resonated unexpectedly with audiences, becoming a massive hit. As the series continued to soar in popularity, Jim Parsons' portrayal of Sheldon reached new heights, and at one point, he was earning a staggering $1 million per episode. This lucrative salary, however, remained consistent until the actor made the surprising decision to exit the show. Now, the question arises, why would Jim Parsons choose to relinquish such a substantial income? The monetary factor alone doesn't seem to provide a clear answer. There must be more to the story, prompting Jim to walk away from the financial rewards of his portrayal. Moreover, Jim Parsons was well aware that his departure would inevitably lead to the end of The Big Bang Theory. The show's success was intricately tied to the dynamics among the central characters, and Sheldon Cooper, played by Parsons, was a linchpin. This decision not only affected his own career trajectory, but also had significant implications for his co-stars and the entire crew, who would be left without jobs. Considering the show's consistent high ratings and its position at the pinnacle of television success, the question lingers. What motivated Jim Parsons to depart from a show that was still reigning supreme in viewership? A tough decision. Parting ways with The Big Bang Theory was not an easy decision for Jim Parsons, as the show held profound significance in his life from its very inception. The transformative journey began with the pilot episode, where Jim, in an interview with the Houston Chronicle, shared his belief that Sheldon Cooper was a perfect match for him. The unique qualities of Sheldon's character seemed tailor-made for Jim's acting prowess. Reflecting on the pilot episode, Jim expressed in the same interview that it was the quick-witted dialogue that initially drew him into the world of The Big Bang Theory. The dynamic exchange of words in the script captured his attention, and, as Jim noted in the article, he felt an extraordinary ability to dance through the lines, effortlessly embodying the character of Sheldon Cooper. Didn't have high hopes. In a candid conversation with Vanity Fair, Jim Parsons shared insights into the early days of The Big Bang Theory, revealing that the show held a special place in his heart from the moment he began reading for the role of Sheldon. The actor recounted how, even in those initial stages, he sensed something unique about the series, acknowledging its distinctive appeal. During the interview, Jim opened up about the uncertainties surrounding the pilot, admitting that, at that time, he wasn't certain if the show would be picked up or if it would resonate with audiences. The actor candidly expressed that he couldn't predict the future success of The Big Bang Theory. Jim Parsons went on to reveal that in those early days, he had no inkling of the tremendous impact the show would have on his life and career. The financial aspect, too, was a surprise for him, as the magnitude of success and the substantial earnings tied to playing the iconic role of Sheldon Cooper surpassed his initial expectations. A good fit. In the initial stages of The Big Bang Theory's development, the synergy between Jim Parsons and the character of Sheldon Cooper was not only apparent to the actor himself, but also resonated with the show's creator, Chuck Lorre. Recalling the first time he delved into the script, Jim was struck by a strong sense of alignment between the peculiarities of Sheldon and his own abilities as an actor. He perceived it as a unique and fitting match, confidently believing that he could bring this distinct character to life in a compelling way. Jim's intuition about the compatibility between himself and Sheldon proved to be spot on when Chuck Lorre, the visionary creator of the show, concurred with this assessment. The mutual agreement paved the way for Jim Parsons to step into the role of Sheldon, marking the beginning of a beautiful partnership that would significantly shape the trajectory of The Big Bang Theory. Sheldon Cooper. Sheldon Cooper, renowned for his distinctive quirks, unwavering intellect, and memorable catchphrases, emerged as the beating heart of The Big Bang Theory. However, attributing the unparalleled success of this character solely to skillful writing would be an oversight. It was the symbiotic relationship between the script and the actor, Jim Parsons, that truly brought Sheldon to life. On the surface, Sheldon embodied the stereotypical genius physicist, navigating social norms with a limited understanding, almost appearing alien in his environment. His penchant for routine, strict adherence to rules, and a baffling inability to grasp sarcasm contributed to numerous comedic moments. Yet, beneath the humor lay a character of depth and complexity that resonated profoundly with viewers. Sheldon, above all, was on a journey of seeking connection and understanding in a world that often perplexed him. Approaching the character with a blend of reverence and curiosity, Jim Parsons shared in interviews that, although he initially grappled with comprehending all of Sheldon's idiosyncrasies, he deeply related to the character's sense of being an outsider. This personal connection served as the conduit for Parsons to elevate Sheldon beyond a mere on-screen character to a multi-dimensional persona. Transforming Sheldon into a relatable and lovable figure was no small feat, and Parsons achieved this by expertly balancing Sheldon's occasionally abrasive personality with moments of vulnerability and innocence. The audience, rather than viewing Sheldon's social discomfort as mere comedic fodder, came to perceive it as a genuine reflection of his unfiltered perspective on the world. Sheldon's interactions, transparent and free of hidden motives, brought a refreshing breeze into a world tangled with complexities, and therein lied his allure. However, what truly elevated Sheldon to an iconic status was the universal nature of his experiences. While not everyone shares his genius physicist background or his love for comic books and video games, many can relate to the sensation of being out of place, attempting to find their footing in a sometimes perplexing world. Sheldon's odyssey of self-discovery, acceptance, and the pursuit of love and friendship resonated profoundly with millions, surpassing cultural and geographical boundaries. Jim Parsons often attributed Sheldon Cooper's success to the collaboration between writers and the intricate nature of television production. While the writing undeniably reached stellar heights, it was Jim's embodiment of Sheldon that added an extra layer of enchantment. Achieving a rare feat, Jim became so intertwined with the character that distinguishing between the two became nearly impossible. Such was the magical fusion of Jim Parsons and Sheldon Cooper. To comprehend Sheldon Cooper is to grasp the delicate interplay of genius, eccentricity, and vulnerability. It's recognizing the character's potent ability to resonate with audiences on a deep level, providing a sense of visibility, understanding, and connection. Yet, to genuinely fathom Sheldon's impact on the realms of television and pop culture, one must also acknowledge the sheer brilliance of Jim Parsons, the actor who took a complex and often misunderstood character and transformed him into an enduring icon for the ages. Who could end The Big Bang Theory? The Big Bang Theory transcended beyond a mere comedic exploration of socially awkward scientists' lives. It evolved into a journey marked by growth, camaraderie, and intricate character dynamics, resonating profoundly with a vast audience. However, like any significant television phenomenon, the show's destiny unfolded behind the scenes, entwined with the interplay of influential forces. These included key characters, the creators, and the actors, each contributing to the series' trajectory and eventual conclusion. From the beginning, Chuck Lorre and Bill Prady, the show's creators, wielded substantial influence. Their vision for the storyline, character development, and overall tone laid the foundation for the Big Bang Theory. Lorre, with a track record of successful sitcoms, brought a seasoned perspective that ensured the show maintained its essence amidst the ever-evolving television landscape. Their combined influence shaped the series significantly. However, as the show matured and its characters achieved household name status, the power dynamic subtly shifted. Jim Parsons wasn't the sole individual wielding the power to bring the Big Bang Theory to its conclusion. Another key player in this decision-making realm was Chuck Lorre, the show's creator. If Lorre perceived the series as becoming tedious or repetitive, he held the authority to conclude it while it was still at its pinnacle, adding another layer to the dynamics that could influence the fate of the show. The trajectory of the Big Bang Theory, like many long-running series, raised the question of when it should gracefully exit the stage. Chuck Lorre, as the creator, possessed the ability to bring it all to a close. Alongside Jim Parsons, two other crucial cast members could have potentially determined the show's fate based on their decisions. First in line is Johnny Galecki, portraying Sheldon's roommate Leonard Hofstadter. If Galecki chose to depart, leaving Sheldon without a roommate, the show might have struggled to cope with such a loss. The second cast member with significant influence was Kaley Cuoco, who embodied the character of Penny. As Sheldon and Leonard's neighbor, Penny played a pivotal role in the show's central premise, demonstrating that there was more to life than their scientific pursuits. Her relationships, particularly with Leonard, added layers to the narrative. A departure of such a central character could have posed a substantial threat to the continuity of the series. Ultimately, it was Jim Parsons who made the decision to leave, thereby bringing the Big Bang Theory to its definitive conclusion. Over the years, Parsons had meticulously developed Sheldon into a character of profound depth and resonance. As discussions regarding the series' conclusion emerged, Parsons' inclination to bid farewell to Sheldon emerged as a pivotal factor. When an actor of Parsons' stature embodying such a central character senses that a narrative has naturally reached its culmination, it invariably steers the decision-making process. However, the show's direction wasn't solely shaped by the individual weight of actors or characters. The ensemble nature of the Big Bang Theory meant that the chemistry and interactions between characters were pivotal to its charm. Any shift in dynamic or the departure of a core member had the potential to disrupt this delicate balance. Therefore, the collective sentiments of the cast, whether rooted in contractual negotiations, creative disparities, or the organic evolution of their characters, significantly influenced the series' progression and eventual conclusion. Determining who truly held the power to end the Big Bang Theory is a complex and multifaceted question. It wasn't the prerogative of a single entity, but a culmination of perspectives. The creators laid the foundation and set the course. The cast, through their portrayal and deep connection to the characters, reflected the show's heart and soul. Ultimately, the Big Bang Theory concluded not due to a singular decision, but as a collective choice. This ensured that when the curtains fell, it happened at the right time, preserving the show's legacy as a beloved classic in television history, highest-rated TV show. In the initial stages of The Big Bang Theory, the fate of the series remained uncertain. Upon its debut on CBS, the show aired on Monday nights, not the most favorable time slot due to competition with Monday Night Football. It took a few years for the show to gain popularity, and a pivotal factor in its increased ratings was the shift in time slots. CBS decided to experiment by moving The Big Bang Theory to Thursday nights, which led to a surge in viewership. The show's syndication on other networks further contributed to its growing audience, ultimately making it the highest-rated comedy on TV. Had the time slot remained unchanged and syndication not played a role, The Big Bang Theory might have concluded after a few seasons, and the cast, including Jim Parsons, may not have achieved household name status. Awards. Throughout its remarkable run from seasons 4 through 12, The Big Bang Theory consistently drew an impressive audience, with 15 to 20 million people tuning in faithfully on Thursday nights. This viewership made it not only one of the most popular scripted shows on TV, but also the highest-rated show for a substantial period. At the forefront of the show's success was Jim Parsons, whose portrayal of Sheldon Cooper played a pivotal role in captivating audiences. Parsons' contribution to the series was not only recognized by the viewers, but also acclaimed by the industry, as evidenced by his 4 Primetime Emmy Awards for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Comedy Series. When The Big Bang Theory first began, Jim Parsons harbored high hopes for the show's trajectory, but even in his wildest dreams, he couldn't have anticipated the level of success and accolades that would follow. The show transformed into an award-winning phenomenon, with Parsons himself being a recipient of multiple prestigious Emmy Awards. The question then arises, why did Jim Parsons decide to depart from the series when it was still at its peak, continuing to enhance his career with each passing season? The announcement. As The Big Bang Theory reached the pinnacle of its success, boasting 12 seasons and maintaining its stronghold with millions of viewers tuning in on Thursday nights, fans were met with unexpected news before the premiere of Season 12 in the fall of 2018. Creator Chuck Lorre, in an announcement that stirred a mix of emotions among viewers, revealed the impending demise of the beloved series. Lorre expressed gratitude for the show's enduring success and articulated the intention to deliver a final season and a series finale that would provide an epic creative closure. However, one notable aspect remained conspicuously absent from Lorre's announcement: the explicit reason behind why the show was concluding its remarkable run. This omission left the audience in a state of curiosity and speculation. The show was still flourishing, boasting millions of dedicated fans, which naturally led viewers to ponder the motive behind concluding a series that had become an integral part of popular culture. The series finale. The much-anticipated series finale of The Big Bang Theory unfolded in 2 poignant parts in May 2019, marking the conclusion of a remarkable 12-season journey. In the initial segment, viewers witnessed Sheldon Cooper, portrayed by Jim Parsons, reaching the pinnacle of his career alongside his wife, Amy Farrah Fowler, played by Mayim Bialik, a former Blossom star and a real-life neuroscientist. The on-screen couple earned the coveted Physics Nobel Prize for their groundbreaking contributions in the realm of superasymmetry. In a heartwarming twist, the pair, accompanied by their friends, embarked on a journey to Sweden to receive this prestigious accolade. However, the second part of the finale took an unexpected turn during the flight to Sweden. Sheldon, with his characteristic self-centered nature, became more concerned about Penny's apparent illness than expressing genuine worry for her well-being. Unveiling a secret to calm Sheldon's nerves, Penny revealed to him that she and Leonard were expecting a baby, providing a plausible explanation for her condition. Surprisingly, Sheldon's reaction lacked the typical enthusiasm one might expect upon hearing such news, as he was primarily relieved that Penny's ailment wasn't contagious. As the plane touched down in Sweden, tensions began to mount. Leonard, having overheard the pregnancy revelation and perturbed by Sheldon's lack of excitement, confronted him. The situation became increasingly complicated as Sheldon, seemingly oblivious to the emotional undercurrents, questioned the celebratory nature of the pregnancy, citing Penny's previous statement about not wanting kids. This incident became a breaking point for the characters, and the dynamics among the group reached a turning point. Amid the backdrop of the Nobel Prize celebration in Sweden, it became apparent that not everyone shared in the joy of the occasion. Penny, Leonard, Howard, and Bernadette found themselves yearning for the comfort of home, realizing that the gravity of personal concerns far outweighed the significance of the prestigious event. Sheldon, true to his nature, made an insensitive comment that further strained the relationship. Amy, his wife, finally reached her breaking point, expressing her frustration with Sheldon's cold and selfish demeanor. The finale encapsulates the complexities of the character's journey, showcasing both celebratory moments and the inherent challenges that accompany growth and self-awareness. Jim's realization, the personal growth behind the departure. In the aftermath of the heated exchange during the plane journey to Sweden, Sheldon's insensitivity and lack of awareness regarding his friend's feelings became painfully evident. The shockwaves from his self-centered remarks lingered, leaving Sheldon in a moment of reflection. The realization that he hadn't been a good friend hit him with a profound impact, causing a stark shift in his perspective. Motivated to rectify the situation, Sheldon embarked on a journey of self-discovery, attempting to mend the rifts that had formed within the group. As the pivotal moment of the Nobel Prize acceptance approached, Sheldon's friends anticipated a typical self-aggrandizing speech highlighting his accomplishments. However, Sheldon defied expectations, choosing instead to express gratitude to his friends for their unwavering support and contributions throughout the years. This unexpected turn in Sheldon's speech not only surprised his friends, but also underscored a significant moment of growth for the character. The acknowledgement of the profound impact his friends had on his life marked a poignant departure from his usual self-centric tendencies. The finale masterfully captured the intricacies of personal evolution, showcasing Sheldon's journey from a socially inept genius to someone capable of genuine gratitude and appreciation for the friendships that defined his existence. A great ending. The general consensus among critics was favorable regarding the finale. Kim Potts, a critic, expressed her positive views in May 2019, stating, "It's a neat and appropriate conclusion to the emotional journey of the core group and the series." Additionally, she highlighted several graceful touches that contributed to making The Big Bang Theory's farewell a gratifying experience. Belden's transformation. Sheldon's evolution emerged as a pivotal element in the series finale, leaving a profound impact on many viewers. The tribute he paid to his friends while accepting the Nobel Prize underscored the depth of his affection for them. The transformation in Sheldon's character became particularly apparent when he overcame his inherent selfishness and committed to a relationship with Amy. This development surprised many, considering the initial portrayal of Sheldon as too self-absorbed to be a suitable partner, showcasing a remarkable journey of personal growth throughout the series. The fans were happy. While many TV series finales often leave viewers disappointed, The Big Bang Theory's season finale managed to please its audience. The consensus among viewers is that the ending was not only heartfelt, but also genuine, earning appreciation and love from the faithful fan base. Grateful viewers took the opportunity to express their thanks to both the show and its cast for the remarkable 12-year journey. Some went as far as declaring The Big Bang Theory as one of the best shows they've ever watched. Given the immense fan following and positive reception, the decision to end the show left many puzzled, prompting questions about the role Jim Parsons played in the conclusion. The widespread admiration for the finale and the show's overall impact only deepened the curiosity surrounding the factors that led to its conclusion, especially with the involvement of one of its central figures, Jim Parsons. Jim's thoughts. Jim Parsons took to his Instagram account to reflect on the finale. In a heartfelt message, he expressed the difficulty of finding the right words to capture the profound experience of The Big Bang Theory's conclusion. Jim conveyed overwhelming feelings of love and gratitude to all the fans. Accompanying his message was a poignant photo of the door to the apartment he and Leonard shared, serving as a perfect tribute to the show and its dedicated fan base. It was Jim's call. Despite Jim Parsons expressing profound gratitude for his time on The Big Bang Theory, it's surprising to learn that he played a pivotal role in the show's conclusion. In a 2019 interview with The Hollywood Reporter, Jim delved into the decision-making process behind his departure, attributing it to a realization he had during the show's 12th season. He candidly admitted that, for the first time since the show's inception, he questioned whether he wanted to commit to another contract beyond season 12. Jim mused on whether this insight was influenced by his astrological sign or his introspective nature. Notably, he clarified that the decision wasn't prompted by any on-set issues with the producers, creator, or cast. Contrary to the expectation of reaching a breaking point, Jim described the reason for his departure as more straightforward. The real reason Jim Parsons called it quits. In his discussion with The Hollywood Reporter, Jim Parsons opened up about the profound realization that led to his decision to leave The Big Bang Theory. Emphasizing the concept of when you know, Jim acknowledged that he felt swayed by the unpredictable twists of his own existence. The actor expressed the belief that as he grew older, his perspective on life underwent significant changes, prompting him to contemplate the evolution of his identity. Reflecting on the person he was in 2007 when the series began, Jim admitted that he had undergone substantial personal growth. This awareness of change became a driving force behind his decision, signaling that it was time for a new chapter in both his professional and personal journey. Chuck Lorre's thoughts. Upon learning about Jim Parsons' decision to depart from the show, Chuck Lorre, the mastermind behind The Big Bang Theory, recognized that this pivotal moment signaled the end of an era. Lorre, deeply attuned to the collaborative essence of the ensemble cast, felt that the success of the series lay in the collective contributions of each member. Considering the integral role the entire cast played in the show's triumph, Lorre couldn't fathom the idea of forging ahead without the cohesive synergy that had become synonymous with The Big Bang Theory. For Lorre, disbanding the ensemble and attempting to navigate the series without one of its central figures seemed inconceivable. He held a firm belief that the unique chemistry among the cast members was the cornerstone of the show's success, rather than risking a dilution of the essence that fans had come to cherish. Lorre made the decisive choice to bring The Big Bang Theory to a close, while it stood at the pinnacle of its popularity. In his eyes, concluding the series on a high note was not just a pragmatic decision, but a homage to the cohesive brilliance that had defined the show throughout its remarkable run, the end of an era. As the news of Jim Parsons' departure and Chuck Lorre's decision to conclude The Big Bang Theory rippled through the cast, a sense of understanding permeated the ensemble. Having navigated the unpredictable terrain of the entertainment industry throughout their careers, the cast members empathized with the nuanced considerations that might lead an actor to bid farewell to a long-standing role. They recognized the familiar currents of change and personal growth that often characterize a performer's journey. Rather than harboring resentment or disappointment, the cast acknowledged that such decisions were intrinsic to the ebb and flow of the entertainment industry. Jim's departure, though signaling the end of an era for The Big Bang Theory, also opened new doors for his fellow cast members. The understanding among the ensemble mirrored the camaraderie that had defined their years working together, fostering an environment where individual career choices were respected.